Tassie from Tassie Studio, and if you have been thinking about knitting Andrea Maury Hey Sailor cardigan, this video is for you. Today I'm sharing everything that I loved about this pattern, the 3 modifications that I have made, and how long it actually took me to knit, and whether I think it's worth the tiny needles and the tiny stitches. Plus, I'll show you 3 different ways that I plan to wear it, and including an outfit that I am wearing for my nephew's wedding this August. So if you think that this is something you will like, stay tuned and let's do this together. Hi friends, I'm Tassie. Welcome back to Tassie Studio. If you have been here before, if this is your first time, welcome. On this channel we talk about all things knitting, sometimes about other kinds of fiber related things. So we go from finished projects and patterns and pattern reviews and timeless handmade wardrobe that I want to make for myself. Today I am finally going to share with you my Hey Sailor cardigan by Andrea Maury. This project has been on my needles for a while, and it's probably a little over 3 months, and I have just finished it in the beginning of July. I have much to say about it, and today I'm going to review it with you. I want to go through the construction, the yarn choices that I made, the modifications, and what I loved, what was challenging for me, and finally I want to style it in 3 different outfits so you can see how I'm going to wear mine. So let's jump into it. First, I want to give you a little bit of a pattern information. Let's start with the basics. The pattern is the Hey Sailor cardigan by Andrea Maury. I knitted mine on size 3. I used the US 1 for the ribbing and US 3 for the body, which are the needles that she recommends for the pattern, and I was able to reach gauge with that. So I started the pattern on March 20th and I finished in July 4th. I think the total time that I was knitting it was about 3.5 months. I wasn't knitting it just exclusively. I knit other things and I crochet, because you all know that I love to crochet also, and I did other projects at the same time. And the reason being because sometimes I got a little bit discouraged, or sometimes when I was knitting the ribbing I had to take a little breaks because the size 1 needle was actually hurting my hands a little bit. So I lost the motivation a couple of times because of being so small, but I also really wanted the finished object, and I think that you can see that how pretty it is. I really love these colors that I chose, so I am very happy with the final product. But I also am very happy about the yarn that I chose to work on it. I will give you a little bit of a yarn review, and for this cardigan I used the Knitting for Olive cotton merino. This was the first time I used this yarn, and I made mine with the colors cream and navy blue. This was my first time, as I said, using the cotton merino by Knitting for Olive, which is a yarn that I have tried a few different bases and I have loved every one of them, and this one is not an exception. I love it. I love the fabric. I love how soft it is for the summer. I think that it has beautiful stitch definition. It's lightweight, and it feels soft against skin. I'm wearing it against skin without anything underneath, and it feels perfect for spring, summer, and even beginning of fall. When I try it on, I will show you the back of the sweater, because the buttons are actually in the back on this sweater, and I am so very happy with the fitting and how it looks on me. I have like, I'm 100% happy with how this yarn turned out for this project, and I can honestly say this is not going to be the only project that I knit with this yarn. I already know that I would be purchasing again. Now let's talk about the construction. One of the things that I really appreciate about Andrea's patterns is how thoughtful she is when she designs a pattern. And I really love for this sweater, particularly for this cardigan, I really loved the mosaic motif and how beautiful it is without feeling overwhelming. Even though it's a whole, the sweater has the pattern in the whole entire cardigan, it still looks very classic. It has a classic silhouette that feels timeless. It doesn't really feel just trendy, and it's one of those sweaters that I can see myself wearing for years. So I really appreciate how she works on her patterns. This sweater, this cardigan is knit from bottom up, and it was not very hard to knit. The only reason it took me longer was because of the size of the yarn and the size of the needles. I made 3 modifications on this pattern. I made mine a little bit shorter than the size that she recommends. I probably made 1 inch shorter. I am planning, and you can see that it's still a pretty good, this is where my belly button is, and it's still a pretty good size and length, especially after I blocked. Andrea mentioned that I'm sorry, but there's some fuzz in here and it's making me want to sneeze. Andrea mentioned that once you block, that it might grow about 1/2 inch or so, and I would say it was true for me. I shortened mine because my goal for this cardigan is to wear with a one-piece pantsuit for my nephew's wedding in August, and a slightly shorter cardigan or sweater would balance the outfit better for me. So I felt that it turned out the perfect size. I feel that this modification gave me the perfect length that I feel I need for my the specific outfit that I made it for, but I'm super happy with it, and I am super happy with it. The second modification I made is that I am gonna turn around so you can see that the buttonholes are on the back. Can you see that? I hope that it's showing. If not, when I show you the 3 outfits, then you will see a little bit better. I did not make buttonholes for mine. I just sewed the buttons straight on the button band. I know that I am not going to wear this cardigan open. And even if I decide to wear the buttons here in the front, the intent is for the buttons to be on the back, which is my favorite way of wearing it. But if I decide to wear in the front, I'm also going to wear it closed. So I don't anticipate ever unbutton it or needing to have the buttonholes to open it. So I think that the modification worked perfectly for me. And the third and last modification I made was that on the original pattern, this mosaic pattern, it's also here on the sleeves, and then she had the rib. I skipped the mosaic pattern and I transitioned directly to the rib, which is in combination to this rib that it's over here, which I absolutely love it, and which goes with the same. I made mine the same length as it is at the bottom, so it would match with this, and I skipped the pattern and went straight to the ribbon. For me, I liked the simpler finish, and I also think that it complements the look that I am going for, which is a little bit more elegant for the wedding outfit that I'm wearing. It's not a super formal wedding, so I think that this is going to look perfect and it's going to work perfectly for me. There were so many things that I love and enjoyed about knitting this cardigan. The first thing is the finished fabric, which I think it's gorgeous. The stitch definition is really, really great with this yarn. The mosaic pattern was really engaging. It was really fun. I myself made a couple mistakes and had to undo it because a couple of times I was knitting at night and I didn't count right. So the mosaic went off the place that it was supposed to be placed, but it wasn't a big deal, and I got it right back. And it was exactly what I hoped for. The yarn, like I said, exceeded my expectations. And overall, I think that the cardigan is very polished. It will be very elegant, but I can also wear it in a casual way, with a casual outfit, with jeans. So it's exactly the kind of handmade piece that I wanted to have and I wanted to add to my wardrobe. Now, was there any challenges? Yes, there was one challenge that I have mentioned to you already, which is the tiny little needles that I had to use to do the ribbon. It's definitely hard on my hand to knit this much, which was for the whole neck, for the this ribbing on the sleeve, and here at the bottom also. It was hard on my hands, and I can definitely say that US1 needles, when I have to knit a lot, is hard for me and hard on my hands. The ribbing took patience, but once I finished and once I had the cardigan on, I honestly felt that it was completely worth it. I absolutely love this cardigan. I am happy with everything, how it fits me, the length. I think that is the first time that I knit a sweater that I am completely in love with the fitting, the length, the size, everything. So I honestly can say that I feel it was completely worth it. And sometimes the projects that take the longest becomes one that you treasure the most, right? So I am super happy with it, and I think that you would be also if you want to knit one of those. Now I want to show you my favorite part, which is how I plan to style this. I am going to show you how this cardigan looks if it's styled in 3 different ways, and I am going to wear it with the 3 different outfits, and I hope that you enjoy that part. Then I will come back here for my final thoughts. So I was going to try to go outside and show you how I'm going to style, and you can see now I'm wearing the button band in the front, and but it's too windy outside, so I'm going to try to do it here. And I put my hair up so you can see the details. And the first way I'm going to style, it's very casual, and I'm wearing with jeans, shorts, and with tennis shoes. I don't know if you'll be able, I will take a picture and show exactly how I'm wearing it. And I put the button band in the front, and I'm wearing with jeans shorts. I am very happy on how it looks casually, and I will show you the second way I'm wearing. And this is really nice to be able to show you the button band and what I did on mine and how it looks when the button band is in the front. Now the second way I'm wearing it is with jeans, and I'm wearing with pants, and I'm wearing with my Birkenstocks. I'll take a picture so you can see. And I'm still wearing the button band in the front because I really like it, but I'm also can wear with a button band in the back, and I think it looks pretty casual but a little bit dressier, and I'm pretty happy with it also. This is the third and the last outfit that I'm going to show you, which is the outfit that I intended for making this sweater, this cardigan. This is the pantsuit that I said, a one piece that I want to wear for my nephew's wedding, and I am going to wear with the cardigan, and I want to wear with it with the button band in the back, which I might also just have my hair up, or I'm not 100% sure yet how I'm going and which jewelry. I'm thinking maybe little pearl earrings, not sure if I'm gonna wear a necklace or not, and maybe some pearls. And my intention is to wear with these sandals, which are not very high, but have a little bit of a shiny stones on them. And I am super excited because I think I love the fitting, and I am super happy with it. I like the colors. I like the color that it turned out. I was going to put blue buttons, but I really like the pearl buttons that I found because of the wedding. I really think that it makes it a little bit dressier, and I am super happy with it. And I hope that if you make one, I also love the fit. It's absolutely perfect for me. And I like how I made the modification on the sleeves also. I hope that if you make one, that you are just as happy. So now I'll give you my final thoughts, And that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Overall, I am super happy with this project. I hope that you enjoyed seeing how I styled it. And I think that there are so many different ways you can style it. And also so many color combinations that you can make that. Would I knit it again? Absolutely. And I think that even though it was a little bit hard on my hands, it is a timeless cardigan that I think will fit perfectly on my wardrobe, and I am going to wear it a lot and for years. So just prepare yourself for the small needles and maybe knit it together with another project so you can change and knit something else that it's a little bit bigger and it won't bother your hands. And if it doesn't bother your hands, then even better, right? And if you knit the Hey Sailor cardigan, I would love to hear which yarn you used, whether you made any modifications. So leave me a comment and let me know below. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to subscribe or to give a thumbs up, and so you don't miss any videos like this or any other updates. I plan to come back soon, and I really want to thank you for being here with me, and so thank you so much for watching this, and I hope that I will see you soon. And until I see you again, keep knitting, crocheting, crafting, and doing what makes you happy. Beijo! Ciao! So still with the construction, the sweater is knit flat, bottom up, and the shoulders are shaped with short rows. And then you finish the shoulders. After you finish the front, you do the back, and you do it in two different pieces because it's a cardigan, and you have and you leave to do the button band later. And you finish using a 3-needle bind off here for this little detail on the shoulder, which I really love it. And then you do the sleeves and the button band, you pick up and knit from the body. And then you knit it flat, but all in one piece. There's nothing in here, no. So you it's not a difficult construction, and it's super fun to make.